Hello, I think you can all hear me out there. To me too! 90% sure you're my Twitter buddy. If so, you have a snazzy YouTube channel. Hello to you, hello to Sarge. Sorry, I'm running back to the computer. I hit go on the stream and then forgot that I had to do a thing before I started streaming. I know you can't see me, I'll be with you in just a moment. I am sharing my links places, and then we will get going. Also, that way I don't have to talk while I'm catching my breath, because I was just running all over the house. Haha, it is you! Welcome! Glad to see you. But this way I don't have to be self-conscious about how I look staring at my phone while I tweet out links, so let's keep the camera off for right now. Let's see here. We are live with more Empire at War, if I could spell, which I can't apparently. Haha. Link. Tweeted on the main, and now to tweet on the side. If Twitter would load, which it doesn't like doing. Okay, where is Port Haven? One tweet in the last hour. That was just now, and that was just me. Okay. Hey guys. I know this is so riveting. I appreciate you all hanging with me. Hey guys. I'm playing a game. Come hang out. Okay. Properly shared. Now we can get into the stream. For those of you who may have never been here, hello, hey. Get this camera right, there we go. For those of you who may have never joined us before for an Empire at War stream, hold on, I am not comfortable. There we go. The loading screens when I play this game are insane, and I don't know why. There's something with the game, because I have streamed much more intensive games and had zero problems, and then this game streams and it's like, eh. So just be warned that there will be time for lots of great Star Wars discussion as I wait for game screens to load. I'm also going to be eating popcorn. Don't mind me. Okay. So where we left off, we're playing as the Empire on story mode in Empire at War, which is an old real-time strategy game, if you're not familiar with it. We are, we have to take over Jabim, which is the story mission. That's why it's red and has big, glowing, angry arrows. And then there's Manaan, which we can take over if we feel. Thank you. Some people get really offended by streamers who eat. I'm like, if we don't eat on stream, all streams will be like 20 minutes. So, you know. So I think the next thing we were going to do is hit Manaan just to take as many planets over as possible. As you can see, we're kind of late in the campaign. We've taken most of the worlds. If I remember the story mission, this follows A New Hope, so Yavin will eventually be our final planet. Blue is here! Blue! Blue, I'm so happy to see you on a Saturday. Basically doing this stream just because I wanted Blue to be able to make a stream. So Blue, this stream is really for you, so I'm glad you're here. Oh good, I made a spy unit, so I was probably going to send that spy unit to Manaan, because I was literally just thinking, gee, I wish I would have made a spy unit so I could send it to Manaan.
Construction complete.
Ooh, something got completed. Also, let me know if the audio levels are wonky. Every time I play something different on here, the audio levels are different, so I might not have...
Construction
I might not have put it together. Right. But yeah, so if the game's a little laggy, if it loads a long time, I know, I apologize. It's just, this game hates me. Okay, it looks like we have one Nebulon B frigate and two of something else. It's probably either 2 X-Wings or 2 Y-Wings. Level 3 station. We can definitely take that with what we have. So let's go ahead and do
Navigating to coordinates.
Yes, how are all of you today? If I could speak words, that's what I would say. It is a good Saturday. See, thanks for doing your stream. No problem, Blue. I've been meaning to do more weekend streams. My life has just been crazy. I feel really bad because we did like one video all week on the channel, which is not normal for us. I had a crazy work week. I had 2 different nights of only 12 hours turnaround between work shifts in the same week, this last week. I was like, I don't even know. I was so delirious last night when I got done with my work week. It was ridiculous. So that's why we didn't have a whole lot of videos. I had a crazy work week and Django was on vacation. So between the two of us, nothing got done. This is one of those really long loading screens I was telling you guys about. Manan's most remarkable feature is the Calm Azure, which is blue in not English, ocean that completely covers its surface to accommodate off-world visitors. The amphibious Selkath have constructed Otto City, which some of you may know from Knights of the Old Republic, a bustling spaceport floating on the endless ocean waves. Manan is known throughout the galaxy for being one thing, being the sole producer of Kolto, a powerful healing agent harvested from the ocean's surface. That's true. Those are all true. Stuart's here! That's fine, Stuart. I am happy to have you lurking. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, it was a crazy week. So there you go. So I hope you all had less crazy weeks than I did. But I hope you all are doing well. Okay, what are we looking at here? Okay, we're here. The station is there-ish. But hopefully things will get settled in here and I'll actually be able to do
Sensors are
more
reporting
regular
that there
things
is a
now that
hostile
it's
presence
fall.
surrounding the planet. Lay
What are the
waste to
hotkeys
any
again?
forces
Okay,
that
good,
oppose
those
the
are hot.
Empire.
So
Navigating
moving that
new
way,
coordinate.
and then we're gonna actually make these guys their own thing. And we're actually only gonna have you
Location
guys go
confirmed.
there.
Cruiser here. Enemy
Okay.
forces ahead.
Aha! So
Attacking.
these X-Wings could come from the station. They could also be one of the 2 units that was just going to be there. So like I was saying, these stations automatically produce units.
Concentrating firepower.
These guys, I call these guys station killers. They're broadside cruisers. They launch a lot of missiles that are really difficult for the station defenses to withstand. We're going to start by attacking the shield generator. All stations have a shield on them that you have to take down before any physical damage is done to the station. So if we don't take the shield generator down now, and then we have to take a break from attacking the station, any damage we've done, we will have to come to the shield again. So destroying the shield generator, destroy the shield, obviously. Enough. Dale is here and Voltix. Holy crap. So many great people. How is it going, everyone? I hope you're doing well. Voltix, I haven't heard from you in a long time. How the heck are you? I hope you're doing well. And then Dale, holy shit. Okay, so as you can see, we're doing pretty good damage. Shield generator at 19%. This bar overall above the station, you can see it, it's a yellow line, tells you the overall health of the station. Now let's look here. This cruiser is kind of, there's 2 Nebulon B. One of them is the one that was stationed here. One of them is spawned by the station. So we've taken down the shield generator. Now I'm going to tell everybody to target the hangar. Now whenever we destroy a ship, they won't be able to have more units be generated by the station. If they had reinforcements here, which they don't, they'd still be able to bring those in. But at least by taking down the hangar, they can't respawn. You've been very busy. I feel that, man. Hanging in there, I feel that too, Dale. Never had to kind of do anything like that. Yeah, content creation is really difficult because you have to have like a quiet house and not be distracted, be in the right headspace. It can be really difficult. People don't always understand like how hard it is to just feel like streaming, as bad as that sounds. School and whatnot, yeah. Definitely. I did not start doing YouTube stuff until I was out of college. Just because of school is important. And you want to be able to focus on that. Need to clean HUD inspection Thursday. Uh-oh. Pump up the volume on your, oh, I'm too quiet? Okay, I can definitely do that. Hold on. So I'm already pretty loud, to be honest. I can turn down the game sounds though. That is definitely a thing I can do. Let me know if that's better. Thank you for the feedback. When it's actually something I can do something about, I always appreciate being able to fix it. Oh yeah, the game loud sounds are loud. Hold on. You are absolutely right. Sorry, I just pause it because otherwise the game like freaks out. Still have 2 years before I can go to college. Hey, enjoy that time, man. I know everything seems like it'll be better, but like, and it will. Like, life inevitably, you kind of move on to bigger and better things, hopefully. But like, enjoy the things right now. I've never really been one to be like, high school is your best years or college is your best years, because that's not necessarily true. But every one of your years will just be different. And it's good to enjoy that frame of life while you're in it, you know? That's about as philosophical as I can get on a Saturday. Alright, now we're gonna fight this ship. So the station is down, so one thing that does is it opens up all of the space. So we can bring in reinforcements. We're able to bring in reinforcements now because unfortunately that means we lost some units. If I had to wager, yep, we lost both station killers. That makes sense. Those guys are really deadly against stations, but they're really easy to shoot down. So they did their job. They sacrificed themselves for the name of the Empire, but now they're gone. So we'll bring in some reinforcements. It works. Can hear you over the game now. Thank you. Glad to hear it. I have been well. I've been busy too. Summer was just really rough. I tried to stream more in the summer and it just did not happen. Mostly because I just did not have a quiet space in order to do so. Hoping that'll change now with this season. Okay, what do we got over here? Oh, just a random troop transport. That's odd. Everyone target this thing. Let's put the game in fast motion. But I've been good otherwise. I'm getting more and more jazz. There's so much Star Wars stuff coming out. With Disney Plus in the fall. I'm blessed enough to be able to get Disney Plus, so I'm going to be enjoying that. You're officially 15 now? Congratulations, Voltix. That is awesome. When was the big day? When was your birthday? Happy belated birthday. Sorry we missed it. Let's see, let's take these troops.
Brigade standing by.
And fly them to Dantooine. 15. You're officially 50 now? Dale's got a little bit on you there. Why? So you've been safely 15 for a while. That's good. Congratulations. Alright, let's go to Manon.
Construction complete.
Oh, okay. Let's keep building resources at Dantooine. Oh, hey guys, I'm live. I just got my notification. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, what have I already built at Dantooine? Alright, let's build a bigger thing.
Started.
And
Shield generator.
build a shield generator, because why not? Okay. Time to attack the ground on Manon. Thursday. Oh! Oh, it was just your birthday? That's exciting, Dale. Congratulations, happy belated birthday. I got a lot of good friends whose birthdays are around the first week of September. I hope you had a good birthday. Did you do anything fun? Either you or Voltix?
Invasion commencing.
Invasion commencing. Oh good, the loading screen won't take forever. That was a pretty quick load for this game. I'm happy. Okay, so the problem with Manon is it's great when you're defending, but it's so hard when you're attacking because whoever owns the planet, so in this case the rebels, they auto-heal. It's just like Jabim if you were with us for the earlier streams and or remember the earlier streams. So it's a very difficult map to take. Right now, I'm just going to land more troops. It's probably not the most helpful thing, but I'm going to land more troops just because I don't know what I'm dealing with here, and troops are expendable. You went to Stubber? You went to see Stubber. That's exciting.
Known in the streets. Deploying some troops on the surface should remove any traitorous thoughts from their heads.
Really, I don't mind wrecking this planet because whenever I play Knights of the Old Republic, I really hate Manon.
Reporting.
Okay, so I'm gonna send one guy over here. He's gonna be my, or they're gonna be my make
Awaiting order.
gun emplacements people.
Moving
You guys are gonna be Unit 1, and you're gonna go up here and start scouting. Ordering food. What did you miss? Need the breaking news. There were birthdays. Voltex had a birthday in July, and Dale had a birthday this past weekend. So we've been celebrating the birthdays. And I'm getting distracted by notifications on my phone, so I'm gonna put my phone away. Uber driver name. Oh, Stubers is. Ba-dum-bum. Okay.
Turret constructing.
So we'll put in a turret. Not that it's really gonna help that much.
Right away, sir.
Armor ready.
You guys keep pushing forward.
That's
Tell me what's here. Okay.
on my way.
Yes, sir.
So we'll send our turret maker there.
Turret constructing.
Roger.
I really want these guys to run up and take that flag. You can see in the very north part of the mini-map.
Construction complete.
But we are going to make as many turrets as we can along the way, just because
Constructing.
Reporting in.
it's going to be helpful. If I'm not mistaken, is it No, I don't think it is Manan. One of the city maps, you can
Complete.
you can find a satellite array that lets you see everything, but
Located the enemy.
I don't think it's... Uh-oh. Hold on. I just paused the game so I can focus. Put you guys... when you do this take cover mode, they just don't take as much damage because they stay spread out. Our turret is already helping us out. So they're going to handle that.
Moving out.
Let's move these guys up ahead.
On my way.
Kind of get an idea of what's going on.
Order acknowledged.
We're going to send our turret builders here. How are we doing over here? See, you can see these guys are auto-healing. That's what those little red pluses are. So that's tricky.
Construction complete.
You forget your age now? I know. You work minute. Gotcha. I'm excited for some movies to come out. Good fall season of movies. Although there's not a whole lot I really want to see until December. It's kind of hard for me to be excited, have the excitement for anything that can rival how I feel about episode 9. Especially since there's not going to be a Marvel movie for a while. Favorite line, Cop says, "It's a baby gun. It allows you to fire it while you're crying." That's a line. That's quirky. Alright, what do we got going over here? Alright, you are now actually going to be person 4, and I want you to run up here and tell me what's here. Meanwhile, these guys keep pushing forward. Oh, hello, we found problems. Bombing run. We'll just bomb these suckers. Hopefully we get them.
Initiate bombing run.
Yep, they're gonna hang tight, so they're gonna get bombed, which is gonna be helpful. Ah, suckers! Well, I lost my ground unit, so that's kind of sucky. But these guys will
Charge.
be able to do some damage. That just means we need to work on getting more troops on the ground. So let's run these guys up here. Let's see how this is going.
Unit destroyed.
Yeah. Ground troops can do some serious damage because they can auto-heal. It's very frustrating. Okay, let's land a new set of tanks.
Destroyed. Turret constructed.
Uh-oh.
Yes, Commander.
Well, that's not good. That's not good at all, actually. This just became a problem. Okay, you guys fall back.
Let's move out.
Okay, so there's basically troops everywhere. What about... Oh, yes, resistance, you're right.
Construction.
I'm so pumped for resistance. Like,
Moving out.
I just...
Eco ordnance.
I'm so happy with that show. I watched Resistance kind of just hoping it would end up being good. And I never expected it to love it as much as I have. And it's been so amazing. Let's send
All out.
some
Scanning target.
tanks over there. But no, especially with that trailer. Getting Kylo Ren on the show is gonna be great. Resistance, dude. Oh, your controller charger broke. That sucks. It was hard to play without your controller. I'm being very rude and talking with my mouth open. I apologize.
Moving to fire.
But yeah, dude. Resistance is so good. I've been reading Blackspire this weekend. I'm not particularly far. Not because I, you know, have any ill will with the book. It's just been, I've been so busy, I haven't been able to.
Unit destroyed. Let's go.
So this is going to be one of those, we're going to have to outlast them types. I'm guessing they had a lot of ground troops here.
Reporting. Keep going.
Let's try one of these.
Coordinate capacity.
We really need to get more troops on the ground. But, we're just going to have to see what we can do about that here
Awaiting
first.
orders.
Let's get that build pad back. But taking this is key. You can see that 5 on there. That means I can land 5 more units if I take it. Blackspire has been really good. I was so tired.
Standing by.
I wasn't going to be able to enjoy it. And, like, not because there's anything wrong with the book, but just strictly speaking because I was so tired. Okay, we're going to have another bombing run for a second, so that'll be good. When I expect Resistance to be dumb kid show, but in the end, it owns your soul. Pretty much, that's how I feel, Blue.
Unavailable.
Like, I didn't think it was going to be a dumb kid show too badly. Like, I had a feeling it was going to start that way. Because, like, Clone Wars and Rebels both kind of started targeting kids more. But then, it just got going so fast. You crashed for a second? Internet problems, or the stream looks like it's fine on my end. Well, as far as this game goes, fine on my end anyway. Okay, we have another bombing run, which means when I find another set of units, I can, like,
Ready.
crash them. So let's send these guys up here and see what happens.
Yes, sir.
Let's send these guys over here and see what happens. Here in SL. That does happen. Okay. So the next time I find some tanks, we can bomb them again. This just might take a while. It did. It did start Kitty, which is not necessarily a problem. Because, you know.
Confirmed.
Okay, let's lure these guys into coming up to the turrets. You know, they want to get kids into the show, so they're going to start something that's a little bit more to kid sensibilities, and that's fine. And like I said, Clone Wars and Rebels did that too. But, it really got there. I recently rewatched the whole season when it came out on, DVD.
Advancing.
And it was so good the second time around, even. So these guys right now are not really doing much, but what they are doing is just destroying anything that gets close. And that's really what I need them to do right now. Okay, so let's work on just killing these guys, and then they can continue their mission. See? Anytime somebody comes, they can just wreck the ground troops. So that's really what I need them to do anyway. Okay, so go up to the next turret.
Squad, move out.
Meanwhile, we'll build another thing here.
Turret constructing.
These guys basically go out, toy with troopers, and then come back. And the troopers that chase them die on the turrets. That's kind of the strategy with them there. I want to rewatch Rebels. I really need to. I only own the first season of Rebels on Blu-ray.
Construction complete.
But right now I'm rewatching Clone Wars.
Right away.
And I figure by the time I get through all of Clone Wars and like the first season of Rebels, by then Disney Plus will be out. So if I have not acquired more of Rebels, I can at least
Spread out, man.
actually let's go get that build pad first. I can at least have Disney Plus at that point. And that should have the rest of Rebels on it. Hello.
Bomber squadron reporting.
Let's bomb it. I don't know why it hasn't turned on. I'm slightly concerned, but I'm not going to question it.
Turret
I appreciate that there's no friendly fire with bombing runs, which I find amusing.
Right away.
Okay, so that should have just wrecked anybody that's over there. These guys,
Copy.
the people trap worked again, so let's run them over here.
Sir.
Oh boy.
Copy.
Run, run.
Reporting.
You guys are gonna get ran over. Okay, good, we killed these things. But these guys are all gonna die. This is stressful. Okay, let's get some more tanks on the ground, or people on the ground rather.
Moving out.
Reporting.
I'm going to move one of these tanks with the ground troops so that they can have some vehicle support. Some Clone Wars, where you're doing it alongside of Mandalorian Rewatch podcast. Clone Wars, sorry, voice attack. No worries. I get it. Okay. So, we're now group 2.
On my way.
Go this way.
Moving to secondary position.
Firing at will.
Order acknowledged.
The trap did not work because now they're shooting at my other turret. Okay. Get some tanks on the ground. I can now lay more units because basically this group has gotten picked off enough. Uh-oh, that's a scout for the tanks. We might be in a bit of trouble here.
I copy.
Who's still alive over here? This one guy. He's about to die. But he's gonna die a true hero of the Empire. Man, he was just holding them all off, all on his own.
Yes, sir. Weapons ready.
Got this nice big tank over here that'll just do a lot of damage.
Weapons.
Focus on that, actually. Go.
Let's move out.
He's about to die. Oh, they got a turret going now. Dang it.
Roger that.
Focus on the turret. This planet is very well defended. This could take a while. Oh! That's no good. Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Let's go. Targeting.
Crap!
In my sights.
Go kill that thing. This is gonna be a very difficult fight. Let's just let's just crazy run you guys up there and see if you can make it.
Order, sir. Fallout group destroyed.
Probably not, but it's worth a shot. Okay, we're about to get this bombing run, and we're gonna just bomb everything out of these guys.
Bombing run available.
Ready for orders.
Okay, they should get wrecked. For, like, really hardcore. I mean, they're gonna hurt us too, but we're gonna do some damage. Heck yeah! What I don't know is how much of this is respawn from factories and how much of it is the troops they had here. Because at a certain point, we will wear down the units they had on the planet. But if they have enough factories here, they will keep making more. These guys are getting a little beat up. We really need to take that landing pad and get more, be able to bring in more units. That is very critical to this operation.
Copy. All too easy.
Why did I hear Vader? That's weird. Vader's not here. Okay, you all need to run up there to the red flag and see what happens. The tank should get there first. Let's follow along. Hello, units. Just keep going. I don't even care. The guys bringing up the rear will get there. I just need to know what's up here.
This way. Over there.
Oh dear.
I'll copy.
Moving to secondary.
Destroy that thing right now. He's gonna be a problem. What's up here? Okay. Tanks. Good, 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 good. We took down that thing. The tanks up by the red flag will die, but we're gonna have to hold firm here for right now.
Unit destroyed.
So many tanks here.
Unit destroyed.
So many tanks. This is ridiculous. They must have like all factories on this planet. I'm kind of hitting the point where I almost want to just auto-resolve this because this is just going to take so long.
On my way.
Unit capacity. Avoiding fire.
Hey, look at all this. This is ridiculous. Let's see if I can't get this bombing run.
Yes, sir. Scouting.
Nope, now they're all gonna scatter. I did not get the bombing run in time. Well, there's still quite a few of them here. I might be able to do it.
Bombing run available.
Okay. Let's bomb them.
Commence attack run.
They are gaining ground, not losing it right now. But that did a lot of good.
Unit destroyed. Reporting. Let's move out.
But unfortunately, that thing's still kicking.
Inputting coordinates.
Capacity. Awaiting orders.
There's one guy.
Let's go.
We need to get some of these turrets back is what we need. Hey, there's another welcome. That's true. They are showing their appreciation by sending so many tanks.
On my way.
Okay, good.
Ready.
Let's get these turrets back.
Spreading out.
Awaiting orders. Engaging enemy.
Oh, shoot.
Fire.
That was no good.
Concentrating firepower.
Turret constructing. Turret constructing.
Always ready.
Come on, destroy that thing. It's going down. Okay. Good. Now focus on those things.
Quiet. Affirmative. Scanning area.
Go walk on them.
On the move.
And crunch.
Scouting
Come on.
area.
Construction complete.
Crunch them.
Right.
Crunch them.
Moving out. Heading out.
Run them over.
All out.
There we go. And he's down.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go take that build
Keep
pad.
going. Construction complete.
You guys focus up on these guys. They're gonna do a lot of harm to you.
Fire for maximum effect. All good knowledge.
Unit capacity.
What do we got? Yep, they're... These guys are so deadly.
Destroyed. Turret constructing.
Ugh. How long have we been on this mission? Like a half an hour.
Reporting. Rolling out. Yes, sir.
Unit destroyed. Construction complete. Moving out.
I'm really close to just auto-resolving this.
Unit
Because it's just going to be a lot like this over and over and over again.
Roger. This way.
Hopefully the turrets can do some damage on these guys. That's what they're for.
Reporting in.
See if you can sneak up and get that build pad again. Maybe we can whittle this down a little bit. We have the bombing run. I'm not ready to use it. Let's see. Boost weapons power. I think it's boost. Uh-oh. Now I'm ready to use it. Let's bomb those things. Oh, he's moving.
Roger that.
Hopefully they'll still destroy some things. Hey, yeah! Heck yeah! Look at that! We destroyed a factory! That was so lucky. It was so completely lucky. That means we destroyed that thing and the factory that keeps spawning them. Heck yeah! That was so completely lucky. I'm glad I used that. Okay, we're in good shape. Now I probably won't auto-resolve this, because now we have a chance. That guy made a mistake of, launching too close to his base there. I did not. I don't believe in innocent workers inside of a factory. We are the Empire! There's only rubble scum. We're gonna take this landing bay.
Copy. Advancing.
And we're excited about it.
Ready.
Go down here.
Position.
Construction complete. Turret constructed.
Copy.
Run up here. Now is this just like a... Oh, okay, this is just like a dead end. Interesting. So no tanks can actually get up here. Okay, so now that I have this cleared off, it's actually probably pretty safe. So let's send this guy down here. We're gonna have this landing bay here.
Turret constructing.
And it's ours. Heck yeah!
Advancing.
Oh, this feels good.
Heading out.
This feels good. Okay, let's land some troops down here too.
Moving to destination. On my way.
Okay, we're in much better shape now. We're in much better shape.
Unit destroyed. Construction complete.
Okay.
Reporting.
You guys are now 2. Run down there.
Squad, move out.
We're gonna go up the middle here, because this big square in the northeast, I think, is where all the base buildings are.
Unit destroyed.
This guy could probably use a little bit of support.
Form up. Order.
So you go over there and support him.
Just give me a target.
Yep, your target is to go over here and fight these things. The rest of you,
Copy.
I want you all to be 4 and come up here.
Order acknowledged. Advancing. Moving out.
Right now, I'm just going to land a lot of troops, again, until I have a better idea of what's going on. So basically, this area where these guys are, I want them to just not have us lose that area. Right, like they're going to exist to just take down anything that comes to attack our main landing bay. Everyone else is going to work on coming up this middle section here. Because this section up here is actually a dead end. We can't get to the base from there. So once we start taking this middle section, we're going to be in a lot better shape.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Unit destroyed.
We'll back you
Right
up.
away.
What I am going to do is send one
Yes, Commander.
trooper there to build something on that build pad. And then we're going to bring these troopers down here. We're going to build something ourselves on this build pad. You guys are now 1. I want you to move in.
We'll cover you.
Yep, once we took down that factory, it really turned the tide, because it's not churning out those things
Providing
anymore.
backup.
Thank you, Sarge, that's right. I much appreciate that.
Attacking.
It really does help me, beyond just the typical YouTube engagement, which is obviously always really nice to have. It just in general helps to help me know how many individual viewers I had in the stream, basically. Now, there's so many flashes coming from this bottom corner. And that red flag, I think, actually signifies something. So there's probably a building over there. I still think my most dangerous stuff is all going to be
All out. Right behind
this
you.
way, though. Obviously, I'm going to now save the bombing run until I find something. There's that factory we destroyed before.
Turret constructing.
Awaiting orders.
Keep running you in there. I'm actually going to let these troops kind of hang out over here and just act as support in case anything gets really close to these tanks. Now that I actually have troops to spare, it's really nice. And we're just going to make all of this
Affirmative, sir.
one button,
Moving to position.
so they can all kind of move together.
Construction complete.
Oh no. It's true. Okay.
Coordinates.
Here's a thing. Here's a turret. Destroy the turret.
All right, men. Take cover.
Meanwhile, actually, give me one of the tanks. I'm gonna send you away and let you do recon for me, while they all fight that turret.
This way.
See if there's anything else over here.
Rolling out.
Keep going. Hello, other thing.
Comlink active.
We'll bomb that.
Let's roll.
And that appears to be the only other thing in this area.
Charge. Wanting all. Enemies in range. Concentrating firepower.
So we'll destroy the one tank over here. Or tank factory over here, rather. We'll destroy this thing. Let's get some build pads going. Take you guys off of take cover mode so you move faster.
Reporting in.
You go there.
Roger that.
You go there.
Move out.
There's usually some ground units that spawn whenever you destroy a building, so let's send him over there, just make sure that there's none of that. Hey, now we can see the whole map. And yes, there is a building here. It looks like it's pert near destroyed somehow. I don't know how that happened. But now we can see what's coming.
Ready to receive orders.
And now they're sending everybody here. So, let's send everybody this way.
Scanning.
This whole group will attack that turret. This is now group 2. And you guys just kind of kill anything that runs at you. That red thing I'm not really worried about. That's just a sonar thing. I don't think they have much of an ability to shoot anybody. We're in really good shape now. Plus our turret will take out that thing once he goes by, so I'm not super worried about it. Alright, there's not as much going on, so why don't you guys run over here
Destination.
to these build pads.
Right away.
And we've destroyed that turret.
Moving to fire.
Assisting with suppression.
This is the thing that's still spawning more units, so we really need to destroy that building.
Unit destroyed.
I mean, they're still wrecking us because they still have, like I said, ground forces are still really deadly on this map because they can regen. But
Turret constructing.
that's alright.
Constructing.
Ready.
That won't last forever.
Fire at will.
Plus, these guys can just walk on them, and it's great. Okay, that building's destroyed. So let's attack the tank, and that should be about it, really. This will have been about a half an hour, probably a little bit longer. But it'll feel good. This is one of the hardest ground maps, so. It is nice to beat it successfully.
Targeting.
These guys, I think, are some of the last enemy dots on the map.
I copy. Firing.
It just appears to be the two sets.
Complete.
They're just like shooting off into the corner. That's great.
Yes, sir.
They will not last long.
Fire for maximum effect.
Let's enjoy this. Just one last guy. And we did it. We are victorious. Doo-doo-doo. 32 minutes. That's really not bad losses on our end. 6 sets of tanks, 7 sets of stormtroopers, 2 ATST walker sets. Considering what they had on the planet to begin with, that was pretty good.
Control achieved.
Okay, now let's move these guys away,
Acknowledged.
so then my troops won't be attacked in the air.
Building under construction. Building started.
Okay, so that leaves just Jabim. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Unfortunately, saving is another thing that seems to take forever because of the way this game's built. They're always expensive. I mean, that's pretty much the Imperial spirit, right? Troops are expendable if we ultimately gain the planet. Do. The last time we played this was in July. It's too bad. I really did not have time to do this much over the summer. I feel bad about it. Saving. We're just saving the game. Nothing like saving the game. That's my saving the game song. It's pretty great. So the next thing we'll do is we'll go after, what was the other planet? This one you can see in the mini map that's red. That's the actual, story mission one we have to do. Once we take that planet, it'll actually open up more of the map, and we'll get more fun things to do. There we go. Jabim. Oh, Thyphira is the other planet that's like that. I said it was Jabim that was the other planet like that, but that's a lie. Thyphira is the other planet that's like that. Okay, Cardia, let's build a spy unit. Let's build more things.
Constructing.
I like building things. Build bigger
Building
space stations. Bigger space stations obviously can do more for defenses,
Brigade standing by.
but they can also build things faster. Our spy unit is done.
Brigade standing by.
Constructing.
Are we building? We are building AT-AT walkers.
Constructing unit.
Let's keep building AT-AT
unit.
walkers. Those are great. Let's send you to our ground forces. Send you to the fleet.
Location confirmed.
Okay. Only having one set of ground forces and a stack and one fleet in a stack is not the best way to play this game. But in story mission, you're way less likely to have one of your planets attacked.
Complete.
It can happen,
AT-AT
so you shouldn't
ready.
leave yourself
Building
completely
under
open.
Construction.
It's just simply less likely to happen. I bet Japan has a lot of cake and cookies. We can try that out. Oh boy!
Construction complete.
93 units in that fleet. Alright, that's gonna be a big battle, plus a level 3 station. We only have 81. So, time to build more space forces.
Unit in production.
That's what I'm getting out of this.
Vehicle in production.
This is gonna be a big old fight.
The assault can begin now.
Okay, we have Vader back.
Standing by.
Vader can actually be a space unit.
Brigade standing by.
So we'll do that. Basically, I'm just gonna build more units.
Construction
Django!
complete.
Welcome, Django. You wouldn't happen to be driving
Surfside cruiser reporting.
while talking to me, would you? You know how I feel about how you type and drive.
Cruiser reporting.
Constructing
But I hope you're doing well. You are further than me in Blackspire, and I hope you are enjoying it as I have been enjoying it.
Cruiser reporting.
We're just trying to get a bigger space army right now, because
Constructing
it turns out the rebels have amassed a much bigger fleet than I anticipated. Which is really the story of the Empire's life, really, if we're being honest.
vehicle in production.
Sitting on a bench while your wife souvenir shops.
Cruiser reporting.
Well, tell
Tartan cruiser reporting.
when she gets done shopping, tell her we all say hi. A group of several people on the internet she's never met all tell her hello
Construction complete.
and that we wish her luck in souvenir shopping.
Construction complete.
Broadside cruiser reporting.
Broadside
Beginning
cruiser reporting.
construction.
Oh, to leave heading home from this place. Gotcha. Well, I mean, you can obviously watch while sitting on a bench. That is not
Standing by.
detrimental to your health. We are just, like I said, we're doing the fun of building the fleet up.
Standing by.
At this point, there's two kinds of Star Destroyers you can build. You can build the Victory class or the Acclamator class. There's really not that much reason to ever build this one, the Acclamator class, because they're strong and weak against the same things. The Acclamator is cheaper, but it's just simply not as good.
In production.
Like, the only reason to build it is because you have run out of money,
Be there shortly.
and you need to build cheaper Star Destroyers. That's the end of it.
Advancing.
They are your kind of like first
Constructing.
class, or your first level in the game kind of
Unit
Star
in
Destroyer.
production.
I never really build these TIE scouts.
Construction.
They have their uses, but they're not really that great.
Artillery
Ton
online.
of key rings. Trying to avoid arguments with people wearing football gear, rival football gear. That's fair.
Cruiser reporting.
That way, if you forgot one somewhere, you can toss it. That's fair. All the key rings, decorative spoons. Yep, that's the way to do it. Okay, we now have a large fleet, so we should be in much better shape.
Vehicle in production.
Cruiser reporting.
I'm gonna keep commissioning things to get built, just because will potentially take a lot of losses in this fight, and I want to be able to rebuild. Like, I want to be able to walk out of this
Unit
and
in production.
still have units. Hey! Well, that's okay, Stuart. Thank you for hanging out. I always appreciate it, even if you're just lurking. Lurkers are
Building
highly
under
valued around here. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. Thank you for spending some of it with us.
Right away.
And I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Okay. I'll move this one last ship there, and then I will feel really good about attacking Jabim. Probably wouldn't hurt to commission some more ground forces too, to be honest.
Vehicle in production.
Cruiser
Constructing
reporting.
unit.
Just because it's always good to have
Cruiser reporting.
Enlisting
more stuff.
soldiers.
Okay. So we're in better shape there. Let's go ahead.
Tartan cruiser reporting.
We have a lot of forces now. No, don't go. Oh, and Django has to head out too. Have a good drive home from your mini trip, Django, and I'm sure I'll be chatting with you soon. All right, Jabim, as seen in Star Wars Clone Wars, the micro series. Jabim, oh no, this is a restricted units map. I'll keep that in mind. Jabim is a storm-drenched world with mineral wealth. After years of exploitation, the world was once famed for its endless rains, now is becoming a desert. The moisture that is left in the atmosphere has become terminally polluted, causing sporadic storms of violent electricity and deadly acid rain. All that's beautiful has been decimated. Vast strip mines now scar its surface, and its seas and rivers run black with ash and slag. That sounds great, really. So Jabim is from the Clone Wars micro series, which was the Clone Wars cartoon that came out in between, or like literally came out in between the release of Attack of the Clones in 2002 and Revenge of the Sith in 2005. It was done by the same guy who did like Samurai Jack and Powerpuff Girls. There were several novels that were released with that multimedia campaign leading into Revenge of the Sith, and has since been replaced with Star Wars The Clone Wars. The makes all the difference. But, you know, that was the series that gave us Ventress to begin with. There was a bounty hunter there called Durg, who kind of got replaced with Cad Bane in current canon. They actually wanted to make Cad Bane, as I understand it, Durg or Dirge, or however you would say his name. But at the time, Dirge was too complicated to animate. So they did Cad Bane instead. But Jabim is a planet where Anakin and Ventress fight. Anakin and Ventress were really more rivals in the 2D cartoon, where it really became Obi-Wan and Ventress in the 3D cartoon. So that's a little bit of fun facts for you for today. The Clone Wars. You always get confused about the. You're like, is one the and one without the? Yep, there is. There are 2 Clone Wars series. One was literally just called Star Wars Clone Wars. My cases are really junky because I bought them previously used by from a whatchamacallit, a video rental store. So that's why they have the weird ugly stickers on them. But Star Wars Clone Wars, the micro series, and then you got Star Wars The Clone Wars, which came out starting in 2008. Alright, and we have Vader, so that's good. So we'll give it a second when the second wave of ties get launched. There we go. So you are all 1, except for you guys who are 2. Go towards, navigate to the space station. Then you guys just start moving forward so you can get in range. Oh boy! Oh, thank God. Okay, so this is why it said there were so many units here. There's troop transports in space. That's good, because that just means that there's less things to shoot at you, because the troop transports can't do a lot of damage. Okay, so start taking down that space station. And just like our last space fight, we're going to focus on that shield generator. These guys, these troop transports will just get picked off pretty easy. There's nowhere they can retreat to. That is the kind of advantage of the story mission. The enemy can retreat, or you can retreat yourself, but because we've got them cornered and there's just no other planet they can really go to, there's really no point for them even retreating. So I'm not really that worried about anybody getting away. Okay, good. The shield is down, so now we just need to destroy the shield generator itself so the space station does not get any bigger. I really like the space battles in this game. The ground battles are kind of fun depending on the map and the conditions of the map. There are some that are a blast, and there are some that are just really, really annoying. But I almost always like the space battles in this game. It does get a little bit hairy once you start dealing with, like, level 5 space stations, but still. Alright, so the shield generator is all the way down. Let's go ahead and take down that hangar, because that's going to open things up for us quite a bit. Okay, one of these guys is down. We're about to lose both of them, actually. That's okay. They've kind of, the station killers have kind of done their job at this point. Once we take down the hangar, they won't get near as many reinforcements, which will be good. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Now, I do think that the space battles are probably more tedious to watch, especially because this game lags like crazy when I stream it. But, you know, I'm not getting any complaints at all on OBS, and it looks a lot smoother when I play it than how it's showing in my OBS playback, so... But, okay, the hangar is down. That's great news. Okay, and I can bring in some reinforcements, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm not necessarily going to bring in another station killer. I'm going to bring in this, this Star Destroyer, this Victory class, and I'm just going to leave him out here. I'm just going to put him as Unit 2, and I'm going to let him just hang back and not focus on the space station and just kind of flank all these guys that are trying to flank me as I take out the space station. Oh wow, I can really bring in some more units though. Okay. So then let's bring in another station killer or two, and we'll bring them in over here where there's no one to really shoot at them. You guys can be Unit 3, and you guys start shooting at the space station and help bring it down. The anything that's red on the screen basically means I can't bring in reinforcements there. And that changes significantly once you actually bring down the space station. Once you bring down the space station, you can basically bring people in anywhere you want. Again, let's just keep bringing in some Star Destroyers here to attack these capital ships. How are we doing over here? Okay, yep, they've been letting fire go on the space station. Space station is almost down. They will be in huge trouble once this goes down. It'll basically just be a matter of time for them at that point. This is taking a little while just because I don't have a lot of units left as Unit 1, but that's okay. I have a lot more units left. They're just over here and not really tied to anybody. Label all you guys to focus on this guy. I really have nobody left as one, but the space station's almost down. And basically just have these guys start shooting. Oh boy! So many, just so many units. So one at this point is basically Vader. They've destroyed the space station. Space station is down, so let's bring in some more units. We'll bring in some more station killers, because the station killers are also just fantastic at destroying troops. So you guys can focus up on this area. As can you guys. One kind of became 4 there by accident, but that's okay. You guys focus on that capital ship. This won't take long at all to wrap up. In fact, I'll put this on fast forward, which will really make the game lag out for a second. But, yep, we're picking through things nicely here. They're focusing on this guy. There we go. Okay, I can bring in more reinforcements, so let's go ahead and do that. This is just getting messy. Part of me really just wants to auto-resolve, but you always lose more troops. But honestly, this is just kind of boring. Nope, we're not retreating. That is not the button I wanted to do. Where is the auto-resolve button? Is it here? Is it here? I don't want to retreat from battle. Where's the auto-resolve? Am I crazy? There's supposed to be an auto-resolve button somewhere. I don't know where it is. But it's supposed to be there. This is Mission Holocron. This is Help. Well, there is an auto-resolve button. I just can't find it for some reason. So what are you gonna do? Let's grab everybody. Whoops. We're gonna grab everybody, and they're all gonna be one, and we're all gonna just focus on one thing now. Okay. You thought by for a bit and need to get some actual. That's totally fine. You're remaking all of your old videos and you're re-uploading them with this stuff. I mean, hey, whatever works. That's what you feel like the channel needs. I hope that goes well for you. If it is, just for those of you in the chat to be aware, there is a new up-and-coming Star Wars channel. Check out his stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Have a good rest of your weekend. Getting notifications on my phone that are not critical at this time. Let's bring in a cruiser rather than a station killer. If I could find that dumb auto-resolve button. I don't know why I can't. This is getting ridiculous. If anyone remembers where the auto-resolve button is, just let me know. I'll keep this on fast-forward motion until then. Why are you guys just sitting doing literally nothing? Oh, there's some big capital shit. Let's fight them. They really are still wrecking us. Which I'm not surprised about. Alright, let's keep fighting these guys. I think it's down to just these two capital ships. Like, I think these guys flying are just troop transports, these guys flying are just troop transports. So we're almost done with anything that can do actual damage to us. He's down. Let's focus up on this thing. Okay, now let's focus up on this thing. Let's grab my TIE fighters. You guys go up here and focus on these troop transports. Alright, there's still this big nasty thing. He's gonna be down. Good. Now we can go focus on these things too. Good job, TIE fighters. Smash that like button. Thank you. Much appreciated. So what else is going on in Star Wars World right now? Speaking of Star Wars World, obviously Galaxy's Edge opened in Orlando. Still excited to be able to go to the park one of these days. Reading Black Spire and before that, A Crash of Fate really makes me want to go to the parks even more. It was funny though, because like Orlando Park opened and like Dorian came in right after that. Oh, we lost Vader. That sucks. Oh boy. So that was a rough battle. That was 5 capital ships. And we lost 6 capital ships, but they also had a space station, so that's part of why. That was an intense battle. I'm assuming the ground battle is going to be even worse, so I'm going to make sure we have all of the troops we could need before we go there. If I remember correctly, Jabim, you can only use ground troops and like second tier weapons. You can't take like your normal tanks. There's unit restrictions, and I can't remember like what you can and can't take, so I just want to take a lot of everything.
We'll be there shortly.
Because I don't know what you can have there, basically.
Enlisting.
And I want to have options no matter what you can take.
Cruiser reporting.
But like, I can't remember if you can take AT-AT walkers.
Reporting.
Or the tanks with the like, dude, you need to finish Black
Ready to go.
Spire. We've got books coming. Like, yeah, I know.
Reporting.
I got like 20 to 50 days, 70 days, and we need to talk about that. I have so much speculation. Yeah, no. And, like, I don't think it will take me long at all to finish Black Spire. Like I said, it wasn't lack of interest that was keeping me from reading it. It was just literally time. Like, I was just so tired. I knew if I tried... Like, have you ever just been in one of those moods where you're so tired and stressed that, like, no matter how much you like a thing, you're also gonna kind of hate it just because of the mood you're in? I don't know if that makes sense. And, like, not that I would hate Black Spire, but, like, I was not going to be able to get it or be emotionally moved by it because of my mental state. So I was like, nah, I'm not going to worry about this right now. Okay. I want to have a few more... I just really don't know what's going to be there and what I can take. That's my main worry.
Reporting.
I'm also just rebuilding my
Moving out.
space fleet here.
Heading out. Reporting.
Alright, after this we should probably be okay. We will see.
Ready to go. Reporting.
But I don't know what happens in Black Spire, but I know some crazy stuff is happening in Black Spire, because that's the main thing I've seen about the book, is people are like, oh man, the thing that happens in this chapter, or like, Django's further in it than me, so he texted me like, when you get to chapter 9, tell me, and I was like, okay.
Constructing unit.
So I'm excited. Okay, that is like all of the ground forces ever, so this will be fine, I'm sure. What are we looking at here? Yeah, that's a ton. No matter what I can or can't use. We just don't have a lot of AT-AT walkers right now, because they take a long time to build. And so, like, I have them building, but it just... Oh, he's almost done, so we'll wait for that one.
Brigade standing by.
But they're expensive, and they take a long time to build. So this one's going to spawn here on Geonosis. 97, 98, 99, done. Okay, so we will take him.
Brigade standing by.
And once he gets there, we will go. Just because then I will have 7 AT-ATs, just because there's 6 there. There will be 6 there, and then the general guy, Veers, he is an AT-AT walker. Okay. Oh, nope.
Artillery online.
And let's go.
Right away.
At this point, we're about as ready as we're gonna be. Oh, here we go.
Reporting.
Oh, so you just can't use anything that hovers. Okay, well, it's a good thing I brought my walkers then. That's the rule. That makes sense. That means they can't use their hover tanks either, though. It's thinking about it. It's loading. Basically, it takes a long time for the level to load. It either takes a long time for the level to load before you go into the loading screen, or you sit in the loading screen for a long time. You know, I do the audiobooks, right? So I was reading it while we were at work. It's the first time you audibly gasped. Well, and Dawson does that. Phasma was my favorite Star Wars book for a long time. Phasma finally got dethroned by Master and Apprentice, but Master and Apprentice is basically cheating, because my favorite time period is the prequel trilogy time period. My favorite faction is the Jedi Order, specifically the prequel era Jedi Order. Claudia Gray is just amazing. So, like, and that book had Yoda in it. So, like, Master and Apprentice is basically cheating, but it is my favorite novel now. But, like, before that, it was Phasma. Because I freaked out so much while I was reading Phasma. I really want to reread Phasma. I just didn't have time to reread it before I got to Black Spire. But I'm planning on rereading it upon finishing Black Spire. But I have it now. I didn't reread it for a long time because I didn't own it. I read it for the first time from the library. And I recently got the paperback of Phasma. See, and it didn't take long to load because we were sitting on the pre-loading screen. Okay. So we can bring everybody in. We have 10 units, so that's awesome. Local humans are allied with our enemies. Destroying them and their structure will go a long way to helping with the cause. And if I remember correctly, their structures are all like over here. So we're going to want to destroy their structures, or they're just going to be pain in the butts for us. This is usually where something gets built. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to tell that walker to drop their troops. We're going to land just a bunch of ground troops, for sure. There's no reason not to do that. I did not mean to grab TIE Maulers, but that's not a bad thing to grab. Really, the only things we can't use is our TM repulsor tanks. We can use just about anything else. So that's really good news for us.
Reinforcements canceled.
Why are my reinforcements canceled, game?
Choose your reinforcements.
On my way,
I'm
sir.
going to leave Veers there for now,
Moving to
just
coordinates.
because I don't really want to lose
way.
him in the
Maximum
initial
unit
onslaught.
capacity.
It looks really... It's a really fun book like Crash of Fate, but there's just a couple of things in a better jaw-dropping way. Oh, I believe it!
This planet is
And I don't mean that as any slam to Crash of Fate. I really enjoyed A Crash of Fate. But Crash of Fate is also... It was not meant to be a book that, like, made you drop your jaw. Like, Crash of Fate, as near as I can tell, was meant to just be, like, the fun, cute story of two young folk falling in love. And it was meant to be more of that... kind of a fun thing versus Black Spire, which is, because it's in a different genre entirely, is going to be a little bit more shocking like that. Sorry, Sergeant Curry Pants is DMing me instead of watching chat, and it's distracting me because when Sergeant Curry Pants contacts me, I have to look at it. She knows this. It's not fair. Okay,
Ready.
let's see here. You guys
Additional garrison
are
on the way.
going to be Unit 2, and you're going to go through and start attacking these guys.
Acknowledged. On my way.
This little hut right here, this is a bad guy. Okay, see that big red thing on the minimap? The angry circle on the minimap? That means they have a shield generator
Target acquired.
over their base. Which means their shield generator is probably up here in the north or down here. And it's usually in one of those two areas. So let's grab some people here. You guys are going to be Unit 1. We're going to move you this way. When you get to land so many people at once, it's such a cluster trying to get them to do anything. Okay. You guys move in and attack this house.
Right behind you.
The sooner we attack all of the people, the better shape we will be in.
Weapons armed.
That's interesting. A rebel infiltrator unit, so they have pretty high tier stuff. Is a rom-com, right? Which is great because, exactly, and that's what I tried to tell people too, because I know some people weren't as into Crash of Fate. Crash of Fate is a Crash of Fate. Like, it is the book it is. I think it's great that there are books like it that exist. It is not necessarily my cup of tea, but like, there's nothing wrong with it.
Proceeding to target.
And I think Star Wars is only stronger for having a wide array of story types. And like that, you know, that it's okay.
Enemy sighted.
And I really enjoyed A Crash of Fate for what it was. I really did. Like, I wouldn't want every Star Wars book to be like that, but I think it's great that there are Star Wars books like it. Especially because it brings in people who haven't read Star Wars before and gives them something they might be more interested in. And because they like A Crash of Fate, maybe then they'll read Black Spire. And because they
Targeting at maximum.
read Black Spire, maybe they'll read Phasma. And because they did that, maybe they'll read the next thing, you know. And it just, overall, it makes everything better. Okay, so we're not getting particularly far right now.
Cannon charge.
But I feel like we can get that rectified here
Fire from
once we get through the initial onslaught. Like, right now, it's just because there's everybody right up by where you land because of the locals. once we take care of the locals here, we'll be in better shape.
Let's move out.
Plus, I will have a bombing run here in a second, and we can use that to take down some of these tanks. But there's probably going to be a lot of these tanks here because they can't have their other tanks here. What is here? Just a tank? Okay. Noted. Destroy that thing. That scouting unit can be gone. They will not be taking turrets in our landing bay, actually, but thank you. Man, I feel like we've lost so many units, and yet I can't land anybody new, so I don't know what's going on here. You all are going to be 2 now, because I don't like having my stuff split up. So you all go that way.
Awaiting your orders.
And then you guys will all be 1. And then we will build some turrets. And then all you guys will fire at these guys. I'm pretty sure there's going to be something over here we're going to want to shoot. And we will work on that momentarily. Oh, hello! Oh, you have an ion cannon. I wonder if that's part of why my space battle was so rough. That is exactly correct on the whole book thing. Yeah, and I started the book with a little over a year and a half to go, and you've read them all. Oh, you started the books! Oh, didn't want to go in chronological order. You went with the books and read another book because of the book. Exactly! They're good too. The new canon books have been so good. Of the new canon books, I mean, obviously I'm still working on Black Spire. The only, like, a novel I haven't finished is Canto Bight, the series of short stories. And then I've read most of the younger stuff. There's a couple of chapter books I haven't read. Like, I haven't read, the one about Rose and her sister. There's like a Bomber Squadron one and a Cobalt Squadron. I haven't read either of those. But I've read most of the new canon stuff. I guess if you want to go even younger too, I haven't read the Rebel tie-in novels that are like kids chapter books. So like I haven't in any way read everything, but I like to feel like I'm doing pretty decent, all things considered. Uh-oh. This is gonna get so many tanks. Just so many tanks right now. Oh, we need to destroy those things for sure too. But right now, this guy's more dangerous. Okay, you guys, along with you guys. And then I guess there was a book about the guy that's coming back in Rebel Season 2 that was in Force Awakens. His story where he meets Kix, I didn't even know that existed.
Reinforcements canceled.
So that's something I need to go back and read. Okay. Did we destroy the big scary thing? We did. So let's go back to destroying these things.
Ready.
Is there something over here? Cannot tell. We'll run this one guy over here. Okay, there is nothing. There could be something there. I think that's where something ends up getting built, but there is not currently a thing that is there. I'm just stomping on these guys. Oh, that tank is pretty important to bring down too. We need to bring down that building as well.
Order acknowledged.
Armored transport ready.
You guys are all together. Uh-oh. That's no good.
Unit destroyed.
Let's land another AT-AT then.
Roger that. Targeting.
Fight that thing. You drop troopers.
Yes, Commander.
And then as soon as we can, we're going to build here. Okay, so what do we got going on over here? How are we doing? Destroy that tank. Right now, the tank is the most dangerous thing. You guys are all Unit 2.
All out, troops.
Destroy the tank.
Run available.
There is a bombing run available, but I would like to hang on to it for now. In the event something even more dangerous shows up.
Move out.
I really don't want to move on here until I have that shield generator taken care of. So for now, we're just going to kind of attack things as they come. Let's move over here.
Keep going.
I need to go deal with the other side of the map, but I want to get close enough where we can target that house. Okay, we can now target the house. Fight that tank, please, everybody. We have almost destroyed the hut. Hopefully, yep, okay. So that was the last one of those, so we don't have to worry about those anymore. Go ahead and drop troops. Okay, so now what we need to do is figure out that shield generator is probably up there. So what I want to do is, are there vehicles? Yes, I have TIE Maulers. TIE Maulers, I want you to run up there and determine for me
Targeting at maximum firepower.
where
Reporting.
where the shield generator is. Meanwhile, the rest of you can move up here. You have done all of the novels, like 30 of them, and have smaller books still to do. Yeah! Okay, so you're running through there. You guys focus on that anti-aircraft turret, because I want to bring in a bombing run. Oh, that's bad. They're gonna get wrecked. Okay. Sacrifice yourselves in the name of the Empire.
Unit destroyed.
Okay, so that means that shield generator is right there.
Destroyed.
Come on.
Commencing bombing run.
You guys need to destroy that anti-aircraft gun so it does not destroy my aircraft. Good work. Good job, people. Hopefully, the landing platform I just did will be enough to take out that shield generator, and then we can attack. We're gonna find out. Nope, it was not enough, but it's probably better. Oh no, that's bad, guys. Nope, nope, nope. Come over here. We're gonna send these guys in to try to finish that. I can have this group move towards that turret, but we're not gonna be able to shoot that turret unless we're inside the shield, and that's just gonna be too rough. It's just not gonna go well. So we're not gonna do that.
Maximum unit capacity.
Form up.
Turret constructed.
Awaiting your orders.
Fight the units. We're gonna kill these guys, and then we're gonna go after that shield generator. Meanwhile, we're gonna keep landing troops.
Reporting.
Keep going this way, guys.
Yes, sir.
I want you up there. Once we take down that shield, we can move in properly.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Okay. Well, we might as well target it. It's gonna be a huge mess, but we're gonna at least do it.
AT-AT destroyed.
I know, I know. Not happy about it. I'm just aware that it's a thing.
Proceeding to target. My way,
Construction
sir.
complete.
Let's destroy the thing that can shoot us, and then we'll go from there. Look how close that is. It has no health bars.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, you focus on that. Our troops will focus on taking down the turret.
The enemy base shield is
That's all it needed. It just needed that little bit more of damage. Oh my gosh.
Awaiting orders.
They're in trouble now.
Roger that.
You are all now Unit 1. And let's move in.
Attack.
We will grab this.
turret constructing.
Ready.
You guys can start moving in on the base. It is just a matter of time now. They don't have a whole lot left.
Beginning short range fire.
There's this guy running off, but I want to focus on these guys right now. Now, what are you guys going to encounter? Any kind of problems? You go ahead and drop your next batch of stormtroopers.
Construction complete.
Awaiting orders.
Okay.
sir.
I want to build the turret here, please. Let me build it. Thank you.
Constructing.
Okay, keep moving up. Focus up on these troops.
Armor transport ready. Reporting
You
in.
have now joined Unit 2.
As you wish, General. Attacking.
Take down that turret.
This way. Ready for duty.
Okay. Take down the turrets.
Enemy. Fire for maximum effect.
You guys, come over here and get that turret.
Roger that.
Okay, cool. Those turrets are down. Take out those people now. These turrets won't last long once everybody is shooting at them. Yep. Okay. Let us
On my way.
land some more troops.
Inputting coordinates.
Unit destroyed.
Now that we're really moving in, we could be in a spot of trouble.
Weapons ready.
This thing isn't really going to do any harm. It's the shield. It's the shield itself, but it doesn't have any power. But destroying it does just take resource away from them,
Constructing.
which I very much want to do.
Form up.
Oh, focus on that turret right now. Bombing run available. Hello, building. That I didn't see. Let us destroy you in a bombing run. Oh, a healing thing, too. This will just about cover it. I did not even realize they had a little factory hidden right there. They could have flanked us. But now we have them destroyed.
Locking on.
We will create Unit 3 here as soon as this transport flies away.
Waiting your orders.
Unit 3. Unit 3, go there and investigate. Make sure there's nothing left. You go over there and take that. You go over there and take that.
Ready to receive orders.
Push forward. There's got to be more things here somewhere. Yes, fight them.
Activated.
We will build a turret. There's probably nothing there now. We will build another turret.
I copy. Moving on.
Just go make sure there's nothing there. Hello.
Attack.
Hello, building.
Reporting.
Okay. Does not appear like there's going to be anything there. That barracks is probably the last thing on this map,
Reporting.
if I had to guess. Oh, nope, I am wrong. There's another thing on this map. Oh, it's just a mine, though.
Fire. Yes, sir.
That would explain it, because there was nothing else coming to shoot us. Oh, this is good. We will take away some of their economy. Aha! Goodbye, economy. Take that mine.
Yes.
Unit 3, you guys can move up here as well.
Move out. Scouting. Ready.
There are units over here. Shoot them.
Roger.
They're hiding back there.
Artillery online.
There they are.
Open fire. Hostiles.
They won't last long.
Firepower.
Yay! We are victorious. Alright. We took some losses there, but really not that bad. Not as bad as our last one.
Planetary control achieved.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and move these guys away.
Report on your findings.
We found indications that the rebels have had access to a great deal of coded Imperial data. Some of it is very recent and highly classified.
Brigade
Are you
standing by.
certain?
They managed to destroy most of the data before we could secure it, but we found a few files that reference the Death Star. We're unsure just how much they know about it.
This traitor in our midst is more powerful than we thought to have this kind of access. Continue your search. This rebel sympathizer is running out of places to hide.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Mauler ready.
So in a second, the game will prompt what the next part of the game is.
Master, I am concerned that these rebels know too much about the Death Star. have uncovered evidence which reveals it is Moff Kalast who has betrayed your trust.
Not even someone of his rank could learn the full capabilities of the Death Star.
Brigade standing by.
I have made sure that the schematics have been split into sections. None of our bases ever has more than one segment at a
Legends
time.
Palpatine was smarter.
Don't worry too much, Lord Vader. The only thing that the rebels will learn is that they have no hope against the might of the Death Star.
We shall see if your faith is well placed once it has been tested, Tarkin. In the meantime, see to it that no more classified information is handed to the rebels. Bring this Moff Kalast to me.
Mission log updated.
Yes, Blue, everyone should eat their vegetables. You are correct. The traitorous Moff. Sifting through the data recovered the wreckage of the rebel base on Jabim, Lord Vader finally finds intelligence he's been searching for. An Imperial by the name of Moff Kalast is the one giving classified information to the rebels. The traitorous Moff has an estate on Adziri. He must be found at once and interrogated before his execution for treason. Alright. Well,
Building started.
let's build a
Brigade
spy
standing
unit
by.
Construction complete.
and just see what we're dealing with.
Building started.
Meanwhile, let's go back to building more
Training. Training.
ground units.
AT-AT ready.
Constructing unit.
Constructing unit.
Unit in production. Beginning construction.
AT-AT ready. Artillery
Unit in
online.
production.
Artillery
Brigade standing by.
online.
Brigade standing
Oh,
Enlisting
by.
there's spy
troops.
unit. Okay, good. Let's see what we got.
Reporting.
We're gonna have more space
All
units.
ready.
Not quite yet. Oh boy.
Reporting.
Oh, we're gonna be fighting Imperials. See that? That's a Superstar Destroyer. Oh boy. Okay, let's bring our fleet over there. Over to, we'll
Reporting.
probably attack from Bespin.
Ready to go.
This is fun.
Construction complete.
Artillery online.
Let's...
Reporting.
Unit in
I know I
production.
was building more space units, but let's go ahead and keep that up. This is going to be fun. This
Construction
is going to be
complete.
very, very fun. Okay, my economy
Unit
rebuilt
in
more,
production.
so let's go ahead and do that.
Broadside
Unit
cruiser
in
reporting.
production. Vehicle
ready.
in production.
Okay, so
Pull out.
this is a unit of 89. It's not telling. I think that is full. I think that's a level 3 star or space station.
Construction complete.
So we definitely have more units than he does.
Tartan cruiser reporting.
But it's still mildly
Cruiser
concerning.
reporting. Brigade
Constructing
standing by.
unit.
Hey, Vader's
Standing
back.
by. Broadside cruiser reporting. standing by. Broadside cruiser
Vader,
reporting.
we could use you if you would like to join us, sir.
Let's move out. Let's go. Ball out.
This is just going to be rough
Ready to go.
because
Tartan
Vehicle
cruiser
in
reporting.
they have Superstar. Now the good news is we will probably get Superstar Destroyers next if we're fighting a guy with a Superstar Destroyer. But I don't feel like fighting a Superstar Destroyer. That does not sound like fun. What are we looking at here? That's quite a lot of units, though. So we should be okay. We're going to let this Star Destroyer on Bespin finish building. Actually, we're going to save real quick. Save the game. Save the game. Do-do-do-do-do. Save the game. This will take a long time again. I'm really sorry. Oh, man. Let's see. What else is going on? So, yeah, with Resistance coming out within a month, which is crazy. And, like, I'm so excited for it to start, and yet I'm also really sad for it to start, because that means it's going to be the end. I'm personally hoping that we get, like, a direct sequel to Resistance, like, because Resistance is going to butt up to The Rise of Skywalker, Resistance is ending because there's not going to be a Resistance anymore, because TROS is going to end how it's going to end. But I would love it if then we got like a continuation, like the stories of our characters from Resistance rebuilding the galaxy. I think that would be fun. I'm really curious what post-TROS expanded universe is going to look like. Because on the one hand, I think the period between Return of the Jedi and the sequel trilogy is really going to open up. Because they're going to finally be able to tell the story of how the sequel trilogy came about. But, let's see, they have to hunt down their... Right, exactly. But I'm also kind of worried because we know Rian Johnson's trilogy is coming, and we know that trilogy is supposed to be away from anything we've seen before, right? Like it's going to be just a new story.
Vehicle in production.
But that said, we don't necessarily know a whole lot more about it. And we really don't know what Benioff and Wise's trilogy is going to be. I hope that they actually let that time period like fill in, and that they don't keep the post-TROS time period kind of on lockdown because of what comes next. Like, I really hope that we actually get to explore it, if that makes sense. Spin-off of Rad Space Adventures. Kel and Elliot. Oh, I would love that. Kel and Elliot getting trained by Ezra would be great. Like, have Ezra get involved with whatever Rey's up to.
Navigating to coordinate.
That is a really good question. Like, Ezra's gonna... I would also love a sequel show that is, Ezra kind of coming back to known space.
Coming about.
Whenever that happens. And is he, Ezra and Rey is kind of the same question of, does Ahsoka and Luke ever meet? Alright, it was fun. Gotta go on. That's totally fine. Gotta get to this over. That's fine. Heck yeah. 7 Eastern is actually my bedtime, because I work really weird hours. But I'll try to drop by and at least leave a like, but I probably won't be able to hang around too much. But everybody should go check out Toomey2's channel, because he does rad live streams too. But thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Voting screen, black market. As a temperate free trader world that has the most minimal government necessary to starve off complete chaos, Adziri's terrain consists primarily of marshes and cities where almost anything legal or illegal can be had for a price. Arriving visitors run a gauntlet of godly lit stores known as the Traders Plaza, designed to hook new arrivals and separate them from their credits as soon as possible. Well, that's fascinating. Well, thank you, Dale. I don't know what I did, but you're welcome for whatever I did. Thank you, Dale, for all that you do. Space battle at Adziri. I wonder if we'll have to take the ground at Adziri. It sounds like I'm saying at Walker. But I wonder if we'll have to do a ground battle there, or if it's just, we probably will. I can't really remember, though. This space battle should be a little bit different, because it shouldn't be the traditional go to space, blow up the space station battle. It should be more story-based, where you just, where you have to stop him, probably, from escaping or something like that. Do I have my footrest? I do. I'm getting so uncomfortable the way I'm sitting, because I've been sitting the same way for almost 2 hours. Hold on. I'm going to try to move my computer without it getting mad at me. There we go. That was fun. Oh, this is way more comfortable. I feel like I have blood in my legs again. I need to get, like, a real streamer chair, but I don't really have a place to put it. Like, I don't really have a desk in my room. I do all of my content from a TV tray. So, like, I have a foldable table and a foldable chair, so that when I'm not doing content stuff, I can, like, have my room back. Because I don't use a desk for anything. Oh, thought you were saying. Oh, no. I was saying goodbye to Med2. That's all. I gotcha. Yeah, no. We're still going. I mean, we're on the really long loading screen that we all love about this game. But, no, we are not signing off yet. Oh my gosh, so many notifications on Twitter. What is going on? Is there news? Probably not. My internet is running slow because I'm streaming. Ah, we're free to go. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's so annoying. It's not my computer because other games that are more complicated to run fine. So I don't know what goes on.
Weapons ready.
Okay. Plus Lord Vader.
What is it?
Okay, so here's his really nasty thing. So in fighting an Superstar Destroyer, these things are so annoying. Because they also have this, I mean, once you get them, they're great, but they have this tractor beam emitter. And those things can wreck you. So we're gonna follow the same principle as if we were fighting fighting the space station. Where we're going to, and there is that space station, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. We're gonna start by worrying about his shield generator. Just because it's still the safest way to go about it. Oh, and he's got an ion cannon on the planet. This is going to be rough. Oh, he left. Okay, well, never mind. Nope. Stop what you're doing. Okay, we're in so much trouble. Okay, go after the station then. Oh, they have station killers here. This is going to be a rough fight. This is really going to be a rough space battle. So I guess the story mission will continue. We'll have to keep chasing him. Oh, you gotta go? Oh, okay. That's fine, Blue. Thank you so much for being here, though. I'm glad you were able to catch a stream. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you have a good week at school. And just thank you for always being so awesome and so energetic. Yeah, this ion cannon is ruining my day right now. Not a big fan of the ion cannon. I want to wreck this thing. Even though I really need to go after the space station too, he's just going to cause so many problems. And so is this guy. Let's see if we can at least get this one down and then we'll turn on the station. Apparently we can't. Well, we need to focus on the shield generator, so... I can bring in reinforcements, but I would rather wait until I can get a Star Destroyer. Ask and you shall receive. Oh, whoa, what did I just do? I don't know what I did there. Somehow I started moving the window of my game. Okay, keep focusing on the shield generator. That is... Oh, I don't have anybody. Okay, great. Yep, let's bring in 2 station killers. Because I still want them. You guys are 2. Go after that space station. Okay, we almost have the shield generator down. Once the shield generator is down, we will focus on some of these capital ships. Yep, it's down. Great. So let's start with this hammerhead guy first. These guys will keep making quick work of the space station. Now that the shield generator is down, it won't be as much of a problem. I need my ships to focus on taking out some of the things that can shoot us. like these station killers. It is distinctly possible they can keep bringing in reinforcements though, so it could become a problem. Oh, I hate that ion cannon. Hate that ion cannon so much. Okay, good. That thing is down. Let's focus on this thing. How are these guys doing? Okay, good. They're still shooting the station. Station's still taking a lot of damage. That's good. I apparently don't have control of any of these TIE fighters, so let's fix that. Okay, did we take down that? Nope. Here's the Nebulon B frigate over here. Keep firing at that thing. There's another capital ship over there as well. How are these guys doing? Okay, they are recharging, so shortly we'll be able to resume firing on the space station. We are making quick work of this Nebulon B frigate. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, this is a nasty space battle. Almost got it. We just have the engines left. Heck yeah. Okay. Now focus on some of these corvettes. Stupid ion cannon. Hate that ion cannon. Okay. You're about ready to be able to fire again. Heck yeah. Okay, finish off that space station. Focus on this guy, the assault frigate. We need to get rid of him. These two guys should be able to finish off that space station on their own. If not, they will get darn close. And I'm not really worried about if they don't make it much longer. That's a problem. This is a problem. He needs to go away. This is probably why I don't have any TIE fighters left besides Vader. Okay, he's down. Now we can focus on this capital ship again. How we doing? Oh, that space station is so close to going down. It's just so close to going down. It will not take long. We're probably going to lose that ship, but that's okay. Focus on its engines, because then it can't keep flying around. Get some protection on Vader. Oh, that space station is almost down. Look at that. Just 6% of one of its hit points. Get that thing to stop moving. You guys focus on this thing that's right by you. Okay, the space station is down. That's great news. And his engines are down, so he's not going anywhere fast. Okay, we can finally bring in some reinforcements. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to bring in some Star Destroyers. And we're going to bring in a cruiser. Everybody's Unit 1 now. We are all one team. Alright, now it's just a matter of cleaning up. Basically. They don't have a space station anymore. They're going to be running out of units. So he really was a traitorous Moff, because I thought we'd be fighting an Imperial fleet because of that Imperial the Super Star Destroyer. But really, he was just a Super Star Destroyer that was fighting with the Rebels. He really was a traitor. So Vader's superpower there, he can call for Wingman. Basically, you can't shoot Vader until you shoot down all of the TIE fighters that accompany Vader. So what it does is it lets me call in more TIE fighters so that Vader will be safer. Hello, where did you show up? Rebel cap. Oh, hey there. There's a whole bunch. Basically, the Rebels just must have had reinforcements that they were able to call in. Now, the bad news about the ion cannon is obviously it makes my space battle harder. The good news about an ion cannon is it actually makes my ground battle easier, because that means one of their placements on the planet itself is not a building that can fight back or bring in people that can fight back. It's going to be something that is just kind of stationary. So that actually really helps us. Let's focus on this thing. Again, if I knew where that dumb auto-resolve button was. Nope, that's not what I want. We're not retreating. I swear there was an auto-resolve button. I don't know where it is. It's not that button either. Oh well. This is not that big of a deal. Everybody focus on this ship specifically. Our ships that are left are in such bad shape. Look at how beat up everybody is. Oh man. We've lost the turbo lasers, oh no! Okay, let's bring in some more guys here. Did we lose Vader? Crap, we lost Vader. That's frustrating. Oh, there's just so many. There's just so many right now. I'm thinking everybody's spawning here because they probably, since we control space, maybe there's less places they can spawn in. And so everybody's coming over here. I don't really know if that's a thing. But our capital ships just keep getting wrecked. It's gonna make our shields weaker, but I don't really care. I just want to start picking off some of these guys faster. We're making some distance here. Let's go, let's go. Alright. So they keep bringing in more Corvettes. Oh boy, okay. I think I will wait to bring in more reinforcements because, yeah, no, I can bring in. Holy heck. We're taking in so many losses right now. Just so many. This is just ridiculous. How many things are they going to shoot at us with? I really wish I had that auto-resolve button. You know, why this goes on, could just look it up, but I'd rather not Google anything on stream. Man, oh man. Look, and there's still reinforcements coming in. Oh no, those aren't reinforcements. He just flew to a different part of the map. Because he is damaged. I mean, we're making good time here. It's just, there's so many of them. He's new. Just keep chipping away. Doing what we can. This battle is just insane. Just absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. This is just crazy. There goes another one. How many Corvettes do they have? This is just blowing my mind. Okay, if we're gonna just bring in fodder, I'm gonna bring in my not as good Star Destroyers. I mean, there's no point in even really concentrating fire on anything because it's just a bunch of really small units. Holy heck. I mean, they just have like a giant stack of so many. See, he's coming in, so they still have troops to bring in. I mean, so do I. obviously, so I suppose it makes sense because it's a big fleet. But, like, wow. Okay, everybody flew off.
Cruiser standing by.
Probably to regroup. I wonder if they did that because they finally ran out of troops to bring in. Which would be good for us. We might finally be in the final stages here. Alright. Nope, here they all come back. Okay, there we go. We finally got the whole battlefield, so now we can see where everybody is. Finally, it only took forever. Okay. That must mean they cannot bring anybody else in. This will take no time at all. And of course they didn't retreat because they have nowhere to retreat to. Alright, let's bring in this guy. He'll help take down the X-Wings. Come on, it's just this. There we go. Wow. I'm really curious. Look at those numbers. We really did not take that many losses, all things considered. They had a level 3 space station. Their Super Star Destroyer got away. But they had 4 capital ships, 3 station killers, 25 Corellian corvettes, plus 6 Corellian gunships. That's just insane. That's just absolutely insane.
Sir, we're having trouble apprehending Moff Callust. His Star Destroyer is one of the newer models, and we've been unable to successfully engage him before he enters hyperspace.
Indeed. This seems to be an excellent time to test our newest weapon.
Yes.
That an interdictor cruiser is
Give me an
placed at our
interdictor.
disposal on Coruscant. We shall see how elusive his Star Destroyer is.
Give me an interdictor. Yes. Interdictor.
We're on the move.
So for those of you who don't know, an interdictor is a Star Destroyer that can stop ships or pull them out of hyperspace and stop them from using hyperspace. So that's fun to finally get those. Okay, so where am I supposed to meet this guy? There's no other planet. Maybe once I take Adziri, another planet will open up. Because I can't go there, I can't go there, I can't go there, I can't go there. Can't go there or there.
Received word that the traitor has been spotted.
Okay, maybe I have to leave Adziri and go back?
Artillery online.
Is that what it is? Do I have to like leave Adziri and go back? Do I have the interdictor? I do.
Confirmed.
And now there will be no space station?
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, I mean, hey game. I should have been able to get them because, you know, I was there, but sure, we'll go with that and pretend it makes sense. Hopefully the space station didn't auto-regen and this is just going to be much easier. Because we took out the vast majority of the rebel fleet already. Because, like, we could have retreated and gone back in. But, like, we took down their space station. We took down all of those corvettes and stuff. This should be not that bad. Whenever it decides to load, of course. I'm probably going to do this space battle and then call it a stream. I'm getting kind of tired. What time is it? Yeah, I have a stream. I usually like to watch at 4 o'clock anyway. I gotta get some stuff done. So I will probably do this battle and then call the stream. But I don't like to leave a story plot hanging, so we'll go ahead and finish this first. But I appreciate people hanging out. Like I said, I know we had a not as exciting week, but next week should be more normal. Monday will definitely be Bloodline, as per usual. The Bloodline book club. Hopefully I will finish Blackspire and we'll be able to do a review for it soon. I have another Redemption in a Star Wars Context video. Actually, 2 of them. One of them really in the works, another one toying in my head. And I want to get both of those out. And I've been thinking about doing a follow-up video. I did a video a ways back about Yoda. And I've recently read some stuff that has kind of made me think about him more. I'm always thinking about Yoda, so I might do another Yoda video here soon. So that's all stuff we're looking at. And that's just the stuff I'm doing. Django, of course, always has his stuff in mind. But we have a couple streamcasts we want to do. We haven't done one on Crash of Fate. We want to talk about at least Crash of Fate, if not some other stuff to go along with it. We have, we'll want to do one probably on Black Spire. It's been really nice to kind of have that as the formula, you know? Where we'll do a spoiler-free review of a book, and obviously we can't talk spoiler-free about a book for very long. And then we do the spoiler discussion as a stream, and then everybody else can kind of chime in about what they want to chime in, and that's always fun. So we were gonna do Crash of Fate earlier, and then all the D23 stuff came out, and we're just gonna get to all that. It's gonna be fun. This is taking a long time for this to load. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what. I really wish this game. I was really excited to play this game and stream this game a lot, and it really bums me out that it takes so long to load, because I'm gonna be thinking about whether or not I really want to stream this more. I was hoping to stream the Empire storyline and the Rebellion storyline, both, but no one really wants to sit and watch 5 minutes worth of loading screens. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But that's a problem for not right now.
You have been ordered to stand down. Surrender your vessel immediately, or face the consequences.
All right. So we're back over the planet. I can tell it right now by looking at the mini-map. We do not have the space station, which is nice. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these guys. I'm going to take him off, the interdictor off. These guys are all going to be Unit 1. And I'm going to start moving them forward.
Sensors are reporting that there is a hostile presence surrounding the planet.
So turn on gravity well generator. As well as,
field engaged.
so we can have both those fields on.
Enemy unit sighted. Awaiting instructions.
Guys, it will be Unit 1. What we need to do is... Okay, it's still a rebel fleet with this guy. We cannot let this interdictor die, because I'm pretty sure we only have the one interdictor. And that's kind of a problem. So we need to take down this guy, because he's the most dangerous right now. Apparently there's even more of a rebel fleet with this guy, because of course there is. If I just knew where he was. There we go. We're gonna make you 3. Bombard this guy right now.
Direct fire at their laser cannon.
So we have to destroy him, and we have to destroy him before we, at least before we lose the interdictor. Is pretty much what's happening here. So let's take out these capital ships that are up in my face. It means more. Well, I appreciate that, Sarge. Okay, we are starting to chip into this guy. Didn't do a whole lot of damage, but did some. All right, so let's start firing. We're gonna go against my usual strategy, and we're gonna lead with taking out his engines. Because if he takes out his engines, I'm pretty sure he can't go to hyperspace. And then if we do lose the interdictor, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure that's how this works. Can't really bring in anybody else right now, unfortunately. Uh-oh, that's not good. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. Because we're gonna lose this interdictor cruiser now. Ah!
We have engaged Callus, but escaped to hyperspace.
Okay, we're just gonna retreat. There's no point in fighting this fight. They're all going to be here again next time. And we lost the fight because we lost the interdict cruiser. Dang it. Okay. We'll just take this defeat. I don't really care. I don't feel like wasting resources when we're just going to have to fight this fight again. If I felt like doing this would help.
Obviously, you underestimate the cost to produce interdictors.
Whatever,
I will give you another
Tarkin.
chance, but the next one you lose will not be replaced so easily.
Ooh, whatever, Tarkin. Okay. I'm still gonna stop the stream here. I'm going to build some more units, rebuild our fleet a little bit, just because we have lost a lot of units here.
Vehicle in production. Unit in production.
So we'll just build some replacements.
Unit in production.
And then that's like all of my money apparently. So we'll pick up the stream again. I won't take so long in between next time to stream. And we'll just pick it up there. We'll attack at Zeri, hopefully not lose our interdictor this time. And go from there. So I'm gonna set the game to save. It takes 900 years for the game to save, so I'll go ahead and sign off while it's saving. But thank you so much for being here, for dealing with my long loading screens, for being patient in a slower time when I'd rather not be slower because there's so much news coming out. So as always, thank you so much for being here. If you guys, I've shouted out a couple of guys while we stream, but Sergeant Curry Pants also has a channel. She has a YouTube channel. She also streams on Twitch sometimes, and she's been super helpful in chat, so you guys should go check her channel out. But thank you all, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.